Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I love Loopy's Crochet and Treasures. If you're new to my channel, my name is Tracy. I live in Alabama. I love to crochet and I love yarn and all that good stuff. I love shopping for bargains. I love making stitch markers, necklaces, um, just all kinds of stuff. I have an Etsy shop, so I'll leave my Etsy shop in the description box if you'd like to go check it out. I want to thank everyone. If anyone's watching that's bought for me, I want to thank you so much. Your support means a lot to me, and I want to thank you, all of those who go over and favorite things, even if you can't buy anything. That helps get me out into where other people on Etsy can find me. So thank y'all for that. And I want to welcome my new subscribers. I want to welcome you to my channel. I hope you like it here, and I hope you'll stay. I don't put out a whole bunch of videos, but I hope to get better with that. It's just life is so busy. I think it's been almost 2 weeks since I made a video. I tried one day, but I wasn't successful with it. So, and then I want to say thank you to all you who always come back and watch my videos and spend time with me. I have quite a bit of things to share with you. First, we all know that it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. My mom had breast cancer. Um, they found it in her lung first, and then they found it in her breast. Well, lung cancer does not spread to the breast, but breast cancer will spread to the lung, so it started in her breast. She was faithful about getting her mammograms. I mean, faithful. And getting all of her female stuff taken care of. And she's always told us, or I know she told us girls, that we need to do the same thing. And but for somehow they didn't find it until it was uh, too late. Anyway, it spread from her breast to her lung, then to her head and her hip, and then just all over. But God was ready for her, and I sure do miss her every single day. I made a few things to in memory of my mom. But if you are watching and you know you need to get your mammograms, and I know I'm probably one to talk, but this I need to be going and having mine. Um, but anyway, I made a few things in memory of my mom. I didn't hadn't made one this month yet, but one month, if you go back in my videos, you could probably find it. I made this cardigan from Christo for the Secret Yarnery. She had made a cardigan in memory of this lady. Her name was Tammy something. I can't remember, but she made a cardigan in memory of her, I believe. And so I made one, and I used yarn from Hobby Lobby. And I don't think they have this yarn anymore. I'm not sure. Uh, but I did my sleeves big like Krista did. And I just love this cardigan. It's like I say I'm getting a hug from my mom, because I really thought about her when I was making it. But it's very comfortable, very cozy. I did make it a little big, but that's okay. But I love the sleeves. So I made this in memory of my mom. And I'm probably going to get hot in this, so I'm going to take it off. But because it's kind of warm here in Alabama. Uh, it is to me. Um, but that's it. And I really enjoyed making it. Um, I think I had a little trouble with the sleeves, but it's mine and I really love it. And then I made a little pumpkin in memory of my mom. I think I made this last year, if I'm not mistaken. And it's got the little breast cancer awareness on it. I think I made it with the pink color yarn, and I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. And then my oldest daughter, every time she comes in my room, she says, I just love that. But I made it in memory of my mom, and I hadn't put a little lobster claw on the top of it yet. I just have it hanging over there with some of my stitch markers so I can see it. But I made that in memory of my mom. Might have been last year or the year before. And it's just a tassel. It's got the breast cancer awareness ribbon on it, but it is pretty shabby chic looking. So I wanted to show a few of the things that I have made in the past for breast cancer awareness month. And so, and then I wanted to share, I still have a couple of necklaces, or a few necklaces on my shop. I have this Christmas one that's still on there on my Etsy shop. If you're interested in getting you a Christmas necklace, be great for a gift or stocking stuffer or whatever. And I use the beads. I like making these. They are really relaxing. Because sometimes I get overwhelmed with a few orders, but I'm just a one-man show. I could only do so much. And then I got two of these Halloween necklaces still on there, which Halloween's almost here and gone, but it's done in the Halloween colors. So that's still on my shop. And then I made some keychains. I'm trying to find something else to do to break up the crochet sometimes. But I started making these keychains, and I may end up putting some on my Etsy shop. I hadn't put the lobster clasp on them yet. This may be a gift for somebody right here. And then I made this one. I've just got to work, I think, on my tassels a little bit, but it's just like a shabby cheap looking keychain is what I call it. And then I just made a plain white one, and then I made a brown one. I like this one. It's just, you know, wooden beads. This is the small one. I mean, a man could use that one with the wood beads. So I've been making some of that. I'm kind of hot, y'all. But I try to not turn my air down so low, because my grandbaby and my daughter get a little hot, cold. But this old granny's sweating, let me tell you. I ordered a bag from Gwen. No, not from Gwen. Hey, Gwen, if you're watching, you must be thinking about me, girl. But I bought a bag from Jane Wynn over at Scraptastic Yarns. She makes project bags, and I buy from her sometimes. I also buy from Ella at No Catchy Name, and from Billy the Crafty Floridian. Whenever they have a bag that I really, really like, that, you know, I get it. And Jane had this on her shop, and I just love it with the black cats on it. And on the inside, it's got sayings like trick or treat, boo, and all that stuff. She does an excellent job. She puts her tags on the inside, and it's got a little cat on it. My hands are really, really dry, so y'all overlook them. And I love these cords that she puts on her bags. Look, ain't that neat? So, and she always sends a little stitch marker. And this time I got a little butterfly. I got back a little further because I was thinking it might focus better than me being up really, really close, but I could be wrong. And then she put me a little tea bag of cinnamon. I love cinnamon. Cinnamon is one of my favorite smells. Oh, and I ordered some of these Christmas beads off of Amazon to make some Christmas keychains and stuff with. So I just got that today. But they're cute, aren't they? It looks like candy. And let's see. So thank you, Jane, for my bag. I mean, well, I bought it, but thank you for sending it. And she's very fast shipping, very good quality. And I highly recommend her Etsy shop if you need project bags or whatever. And I think the name of her shop is, I think it's just called Jane Wynn, Jane, Jane, Wynn Designs, Wynn, Wynn. I don't want to show this because I don't know if she'd want me to. It's got her P.O. box on it though, but anyway, That's her Etsy shop, JaneWynnDesigns. I think it's all one word. And so go check out her bag. She's in good prices, very good prices. Okay, let's see. And then I got some Happy Mail from my friend Rissa. Hey, Rissa. She is just spoils me and a whole bunch of other folks. She spoils a lot of us. And she's good to all of us. And she sent me 2 bags of these mini hanks. I think it's Aberdeen Wool. Yeah, Aberdeen Wool Company. I think they're in Canada, and it's called their Tangled Points, and it's their little minis. She sent me 2 big bags of these, y'all, with all different kinds, and I have had a blast with these, y'all. I have a little trouble going to sleep at night, and but when I was crocheting, which I finished I finished the lap gown I made, but when I would be sitting there, I guess I just enjoyed it so much that it was relaxing to me. And then it would help me to go, you know, my eyes to get a little heavy and I could fall asleep. So I'm saying it was that because ever since I started that, I could go to sleep better. But so she gave me 2 big bags of these. So I've been wanting to make me a scrap gown. I have 1 jar over here that I got from Aberdeen Wools, but I haven't used it yet, because it was so pretty, and then I didn't have enough to make a scrap gown, but I do now. And this has got, these are like $40 or 30 or $40. It's a pickle jar. It's called Pickle Jar Designs, and it's by Aberdeen Wool. And you get needles, a recipe inside this kit, but it's a knit. So, but now I have enough to make my lap gown. So maybe I might add that to that other bag. I don't know. I might make me a scrap shawl because I love shawls so much. Oh, okay. Here's my blanket. Oh my gosh. I absolutely love it. If this ain't happy, I don't know what is. Look at those colors. They're just simply amazing. And I just love it so much. It come out pretty big. I was wondering if I should put a border on it. And so I did, but I wanted a plain border. So I got some Simply Soft, Caron Simply Soft in the white color. And I just did like a little crab stitch border on it. Just something plain and simple. Look at all those amazing colors, y'all. This thing is big. And this is mine. This is mine. And I want to thank you, Rissa, so much for that, because I really have had a wonderful time. Still have that whole bag, and I love my blanket. So thank you so much, Rissa. And then this is not yarny related, but I might want to go on and share it with you. But she sent me some. She knows another one of my weaknesses are bags and purses. So she sent me some purses, and also she sent Nancy from She's Got Yarn Too. She sent her some bags and purses. If you want to go over and see what Nancy got. But one of the bags I got was this one, and it's so nice. It says Forever Young, originally from Korea. I better get to talking because a lot of times my videos are too long. My camera shuts off. It got lots of room in there. I'm not really sure what company she got these from, but I think they may have either come from California or New York. And so I got that one. And then I got this beautiful brown one. Now, Nancy, she modeled hers, but I'm not much of a model. But ain't that pretty? This leather, y'all, and it's so soft and squishy. You get a little purse inside with the handles on it. Nice hardware. And oh, it was already unzipped. Pretty. Same print on the inside of the big bag. But that's like a crossover body bag. I love it. And then she sent me this one, which I really love too. Look. I think I'm going to start using this one too. But it's got side pockets. I think on both sides. Yeah. The inside's got lots and lots of room. It's got a zipper pocket, two side pockets. Or no, it's one big one on the inside. But ain't that a beautiful bag, y'all? She is just too good to us, I tell you. And then she gave me this one because she knew I like red. And Nancy likes green. So she got her a green one. So I got the red one. Very pretty for the Christmas holidays coming up. Lots of room on the inside. It's got this little zippered pouch. And it's got this where you can either put your credit cards or photos of your grandbabies or whatever in there. And that's it. And it's got a middle zipper compartment, a side zipper compartment, I mean. And so, ain't she just wonderful? I think that was it. So thank you, Rissa, so much. Oh, and I didn't show you this one. And this one is that's red. Look how pretty. And this got the straps inside for that one. Very, very nice. So thank you so much, Rissa, for all of our wonderful goodies. You're just too good to us, girl. Too good to us. Thank you. I love you so much, Rissa. That was so nice of you. Now I'm going to get to the things that I've been making. Showed you my lap gown. I think the last time I was on, I had showed a hat that I made by Crystal over at Bag O' Day. I had made the hat, but I hadn't made the cowl yet. But here's the hat. And so I made a cowl to match. So, very nice. I'm going to try my hat on. See, I don't really look good in hats, but ain't that pretty? Let's see, I got my tag over there. Ain't that pretty? And then the cowl. That goes around your neck. To keep you all warm and squishy when you're cold. Ain't that a pretty set? Nice gifts for Christmas. And I made it out of this Classic Shades Universal yarn. And the colorway is, Creekside. Love that color. I hope they still make this. But I'm not sure if they do or not. That's what I made that out of. Oh, I bet my hair's a mess, y'all. Let's see what else I got down here. And then I made a hat out of this Natural Marl yarn by Loops and Threads. And it's dark sapphire's the color. 278 yards. And I started a cowl, making a cowl with it. And this is my second ball. So, but here is, you really can't see where the back is. I did a good job. And well, Crystal did. This is Crystal's Bag O' Day. This is her basic beanie tutorials, what I used. And this is the yarn that I used. Love those colors. I think this is a new yarn this year. And it's Natural Marl. It has $7.99 on it, but I'm sure I got it when it was on sale. So that's usually about the only time I get things, is when it's on sale. And then Rissa sent me some yarn, Noro yarn. I love Noro yarn, but I've never worked with this kind. It is just the World of Nature Noro. This is the name of the kind. It is Kanzashi. think you can see it right here in the corner. And does it have a colorway on it? I don't think it does. But anyway, I love this yarn. It was a booger to work with, because if you make a mistake, it's hard to frog it. This stuff is in Japanese. Let me see. It's 30% mohair, 30% silk, 23% wool, 14% viscose, and 3% polyamide. And it's color number 6. I made me a vest, and I didn't use a pattern. It's just a basic vest, because using this yarn, you wouldn't really be able to see any fancy stitching and stuff because of the nature of the yarn. It's kind of like homespun. And it was hard to work with, especially when you frog it. But look, Lucy's got it on. Ain't that cute? So I made 3 panels. It's a little tight on me, y'all. And I ain't got a mirror in here to fix it. But I'm not going to wear it closed anyway all the way. I would just wear it with the shirt open like that. But ain't that beautiful? And it's just the back panel and 2 side panels, and it's all double crochet. Then I added the fringe. But it kind of reminded me of this purse I made over here. Remember this purse I made? I think it was when Chevy Rail. Let's see how I got it hooked up here. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it off. Let me see. I think I made this when Chevy Rail was doing the 70s or 80s crochet along a bag or something. And I used that yarn. I'm not crazy about this yarn either. But it was this yarn, that 70s yarn by Lion Brand. And the colorway is Good Vibes. And I don't remember how I did it. I think it's mostly double crochets. Then I put like a little handle on it. But when I made that vest, I thought about this big old 70s bag that I made. Oh, I look like I'm from the 70s, don't I? So, yeah, but I really like this. It's a little snug, like I said. I guess it looks okay. Y'all don't look at all my fat rolls. And I love the fringe on it. So, that's my vest I made from that Noro yarn, and I love it. That's going to be pretty with some blue jeans and a tank top or something under it, or like this a long sleeve. But I'll probably wear it with short sleeve because this granny gets hot. But I like the fringe. Do y'all like the fringe? Look at those colors. They're just really vibrant. I really love the way it come out. But like I said, frogging this thing was it was something else, let me tell you. So I had to use just a simple stitch. One reason too is because it's hard to see the stitches using this yarn, and you don't want to have to frog it. So I did something easy and simple. I think that's about it of all my makes and things, but I did have some other stuff I wanted to mention. If I can find my paper. Ain't that something when we get on here and we think we have everything that we need, but then we don't? I'll be darned. I just had that piece of paper. It didn't fly off of here nowhere that I see. Well, where did it go? Where did it go? I do not see it. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'll try to remember what I had on there. There was a few things I wanted to mention. One of them was, you know, Boggy Creek Camp. Um, Nancy from She's Got Yarn. Um, she's got yarn too, and I'll leave her in the description box. You need to go watch her, y'all. She's a wonderful, wonderful channel to watch. She's an amazing person. She's a really good friend, and I really care a lot about her, and I love her. And she's just a lot of fun to watch. She's been putting on videos every day, and her name is Nancy. She lives in Florida. Well, her mom is in a woman's group in Florida, and they were going to start making blankets for these kids that go to that Boggy Creek camp. And so Nancy decided she would just give a call out on her channel, and it has really, really went. It has really went. I think they got like 50 blankets so far. Um, but it's for kids. The kids, all the kids that go to this Boggy Creek camp, which was started by Paul Newman and somebody else, it's free of charge to the children. They get to go and they get to do activities like swimming and arts and crafts and all kinds of stuff. They can go there and they're around other kids that have the same kind of illness that they have, because they might do kids with heart problems one week, and then maybe kids with diabetes or something another week. And they always have a doctor that's on call at the camp. And so it's just wonderful. And then they have at the end of the week, after the kids end of the week there, they have a get together for all the parents too. So it's just a great, great camp all the way around. And the blankets that everyone are making and sending to Nancy, which I'm gonna link her video where she talks about it. And everyone's sending the blankets to Nancy. She's Got Yarn too. And then at the end of the year, she's going to deliver these blankets to this camp, and she's going to video it. Now, I don't know if she's going to be able to video the children or not, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. I will leave a Boggy Creek Camp video in my description box too, about the camp and the kids and everything. And so it really touched me. I've made 4 blankets so far, but I've got another one on my hook I hope to finish, and maybe a few more, because it's going to go on to the end of the year. And then Lynette over at Charm Grammy Crochet. If you don't know her, please go check her out. She's a very sweet lady. I love watching her channel. She's really down to earth. And she's just recently broke her wrist. So y'all please lift her up in your prayers that her wrist will heal and everything will be okay with it. But she's helping Nancy on YouTube with it. And so is Billy the Crafty Floridian, which every 2 weeks they do a live over at Crafty Floridian, Billy's channel, and Nancy opens. All 3 of them will be up on the live. Nancy, Lynette, and Billy, and Nancy will open all the packages that she's received in those 2 weeks and show them to us. It's just really, and it gives us lots of ideas of things to do, because there are some amazing blankets. I mean, gorgeous. And another thing, when the kids leave the week, they leave the camp, they get to take their blankets with them, y'all. That's going to be wonderful. And it's just going to be like us sending them a great big hug. And so they get to take their blankets home with them, and I just think that's wonderful. And also Sherry K Loves Crochet and More, I think's the name of her channel. She lost her daughter a few weeks ago, and it was just something that they wasn't expecting. And her daughter has 2 young kids, and so please lift up Sherry and her family, you know, for the Lord to give them the strength and the comfort that they need during this horrible time, and bless those children. But they had a fundraiser for Sherry to help with funeral expenses and to help to move the kids from the place where they lived. That's where their mom passed, and so they want to get the kids out of that home into another home. And just, you know how it is when you have funeral expenses and stuff, it's always something, you know. So they raised $10,000. Mama Swift, Patricia at Mama Swift, Jax, Jax's channel. All these people I'll leave in the description box. And who else was it? Jax and oh, and Laura at Mad Mimi Crochet. I'll link these people in the description box, but they got a live auction going here on YouTube, and they raised $10,000 to help Sherry Kay in one live, y'all, and they did it in just a matter of hours. And so Billy, the Crafty Floridian, she's going to have a live auction on her channel somewhere around the 1st of November for Sherry Kay. And I just want you to know, Sherry, that I love you and I'm praying for you. And it's horrible to lose anybody that we love, but it is really horrible to lose a child. Um, it's just terrible, and my heart just breaks for you and for your other daughter and your daughter's children. Um, I just send all the prayers and love that I can. Now, I love to pray, y'all. I call myself a prayer warrior. I talk to the Lord every day, numerous times a day. And so I love to pray, and that's something we can do that doesn't cost a thing. Is to send prayers, and that's the main thing, is prayers. Um, so let me just shut up yakking and yakking and yakking. I hope y'all all are doing good. Let me know in the comment box what y'all are working on and how y'all are doing. And I want to thank y'all so much for all the love and support that you show me. I get some of the most beautiful comments, and it's just wonderful. Sometimes I get behind on my comments, but I always get to them, and I love reading them. And so if you like my video too, give me a thumbs up, because that helps us. And watching the video from beginning to end, they say helps us. And if you share me out, it helps. And and if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. It don't cost a thing. And just spend a little time with me every once in a blue moon. But I hope to do better with my videos, y'all. I love you guys so much. And I hope this wasn't too long. Hope y'all have a wonderful rest of this week. And I love you guys so much. Bye.